about hydrogen, why people are getting so pumped up about hydrogen, and what's so special about it. To start with, hydrogen is a renewable fuel. It only produces water as a byproduct and is totally free of emissions if it's produced correctly with renewable energy sources. It can be used to power cars or to store surplus energy when it's not needed for later use. Hydrogen will react with oxygen from the air to just produce water and useful energy that can be used. Hydrogen is also one of the most common elements in our universe. It makes up to 75% of our universe. It is commonly found in stars, such as the Sun, and in gaseous planets, such as Jupiter or Saturn. However, here on Earth, we can only find hydrogen as part of other components, such as water molecules or methane molecules. One of the cleanest ways to extract hydrogen is by splitting a water molecule into hydrogen and oxygen. This process is called electrolysis. To do this process with the help of a catalyst, you would apply an electric current across the water to split the water molecules into both hydrogen molecules separately and oxygen molecules separately, and then we can collect that to produce the hydrogen.
This is the electrolyzer. As you see, I've connected the electrolyzer to an electrical current which is applied across the water. The water will be split into hydrogen molecules and oxygen molecules. The oxygen will be coming out of here. So these bubbles you see are oxygen bubbles, and the hydrogen will come out separately through up here. So these are hydrogen bubbles up here. Both hydrogen and oxygen are non-toxic gases for humans, so they're safe to breathe as long as there's enough oxygen for your lungs to breathe in. There are catalysts inside that would speed up the reaction to make the process more efficient and generate more hydrogen for the same amount of electricity. Hydrogen is also a flammable gas, so it should be taken with care and only be handled by people with experience.
So back to the beginning again. Electrolysis definitely, when coupled with renewable energies such as solar energy or wind energy, can be very useful. This combination produces no harmful emissions and is totally clean. Now I'll bring a real life example of how hydrogen can be useful. For example, imagine it's 4 AM at night and there's lots of wind blowing. You could be producing a lot of electrical energy from the renewable wind energy. However, during the night there's not much electrical demand. So what could you do with this surplus of electricity? Well, you could use an electrolyzer to produce hydrogen from the surplus electricity. Later, in a couple hours during the daytime, there will be people awake and there will be a higher electrical demand, for example from aircon or heating, depending on the season of the year. So how could you cover this electrical demand? Well, you could use the hydrogen you produce during the night to cover this electrical demand. You could do that with a fuel cell, but we'll cover that in a later video.